Hello, Virgo. Happy New Year. This is Evelyn. We're going to pull some cards now and see what's coming up for you the first half of January. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to you all. I hope you have an amazing, abundant, happy New Year. I am using the Universal Golden Tarot for the read today, as well as the Rider-Waite Mini. Okay. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. The reading is for the first half of January. Today is the 1st of January. It doesn't have to be exactly the 1st or the 15th. And if you should come across this video another time, there's always a message there for you. This is a general read, so if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. And if you'd like something more personal, my information is below, as well as my website, twinflames3344.com. I also have a CD out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames, if you want to check it out, by Evelyn Stainthorpe. It is piano and voice. It is my music. And 7 of the songs were written on my twin flame journey. So if you want to check it out, it's only $1. And let's get right into it. So I have pre-shuffled, but for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know and learn for Virgo today? Also, thank you all for sharing your time with me. And if you do like the content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me if you share my video with others. And also, if you get unsubscribed, it is not me who's doing it, it's YouTube. So just go ahead and resubscribe again. So let's go here. And let's clear all negative blocks to positive energy flow and all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all that is concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for Virgo. For those of you curious, I have Virgo, Sun, and Pluto in Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. One more. Virgo. Virgo, first half of January 2021. Virgo. Virgo. Okay. First card out, the Ace of Swords. Oh, that's so interesting. I was just trying to remember what card dropped out when I was shuffling, and it was the Ace of Swords. So you have that in the middle of your read. The Truth. Excalibur, breaking through the crown, perhaps a circumcision for somebody. The challenge being the Page of Swords, which is also truth. It's getting it out there, spreading the word, stepping up to the plate to take a swing, perhaps out in the country or at the ranch. The foundation for you is the Ten of Wands, that hard work, that back-breaking work, the working the fields, trying to get to the top of the castle, the top of the mountain. This also could be the Atlas energy, the weight of the world. And there's confirmation there. And just the burdens and responsibilities, right? Perhaps feeling like a slave. In the recent past is the world coming to a closure, right? Marching to the beat of your own drum. The sealed divine feminine coming full circle. All right? And the 4 corners of the world. Connecting with everyone around the world. Crowning for you is the Queen of Cups. Loving, nurturing, kind, intuitive, focusing on the heart space. There's energy around the seashore down there and shells. And actually the leopard or cheetah type blankets there, which a lot of people have these days. Coming up for you is the Six of Swords, finding peace. And this is the Hermit energy right here without their light. being guided by somebody else to calmer waters. And you see yourself as the Seven of Swords. All right, this may be some guilt or shame, or someone in your energy who feels guilty or shameful. And actually 61 is the card of the Seven of Swords, and that's the year I was born. This is also 7 though, which is the key. It's like, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, it was with her all along. I'm getting they're feeling guilt and shame, but the swords that they're carrying are the keys. They're not paying attention. They had it with them all along. This is the energy I'm getting for you. Around you, or how others might see you, is the sunshine here. There could be Leo, kids, vacation, happiness, feeling free like a child, naked and free. And what's your block right now is the Two of Pentacles, perhaps juggling the daily grind, keeping the balls up in the air, perhaps juggling too many things, or performing, maybe being seen as the clown, or maybe a street performer, not being taken seriously. What's coming up at the end for you is the Five of Wands, which can be fighting and competition and battles, but it also can be the pursuit of happiness and the impossible dream. It can be acting, okay? All right, so what's connecting to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Hermit, which is your energy. And this was coming up for Leo too, shining a light on the long way down from the top, right? When you're at the top, it may be a fear of getting to the top because you know how far the fall can be. And actually, we're very far from the fall now because we just left the fall. The fall can be very far because it's actually the whole year away right now. What's hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Ace of Wands, right? That an offer of sex, an offer of creativity and growth, passion. And here's a clear countryside, the beautiful energy of the countryside where there's no interfering negative energies. And you will get another card or 2 or 3 at the end, depending on what that card is. And let's see where that goes. And then I'm going to show you the underlying energies here, which is the Page of Cups. Okay, and this could be mother and child energy, or grandmother with a new life, and the Queen of Wands there. It's a lot of people here. Okay. And then we have the one who's trying to take people down at all cost, right? Or stand in their truth no matter who it hurts. He's not using any love there. Standing up for themselves. Standing in their truth, but not doing it with love. So I'm going to give you this underlying energy before we get going with the read. We have the Empress, which is Taurus. And all these people involved. All right, so we have a Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, an offer of time, money, and effort, or a new life, or a loan, or a payback of a loan. And then the Empress and the Page of Cups. Now it's interesting because none of these look related, right? Because they're all different elements. So literally this could be, people who teach children or work with children, right? A teacher and a principal, that could be as well. But again, it could be mothers and children who are very different from each other. And perhaps this Empress and the Page of Cups are offering a new life or help to the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Well, let's see where this goes. And it's like also offering asylum away from this person who's trying to take everybody down, right? Because we have this guy, and then we have these people here. Offering help to each other after being very defensive. So we have the World above that, above the Page of Cups. Sorry about all the dings. I think it's my my family chain going back and forth saying Happy New Year. Yeah. Let's see what my brother had sent something. Let's see what's going on here. The truth is out around the world about the innocent child and the mother and child. The hard work, the slave driver, the being the slave, the one being pushed, pushing yourself. And Virgo's certainly known for that, right? Being a perfectionist and pushing yourself too hard. And then the truth coming out from around the world, challenged by the message, stepping up to the plate, the light. And the Queen of Cups, the loving, nurturing, kind, intuitive, focusing on the heart space to end the battle. So let's see, why is the Page of Cups here? A card just fell out in my lap. There's this guy again. All right, as I'm shuffling to clarify the Page of Cups over here, the guy taking everybody down again, standing in their truth without love, right? At all costs, winning at all costs, came out for the Page of Cups. Was there something else that needed to come out with the Page of Cups? Look, there's battling here. For the child, the innocent child. And there's the Empress coming up with the Empress and the Page of Cups. In a very tight connection. And yet there's this war going on. I mean, the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands are the, two most conflict cards in the deck. Somebody standing in their truth on a quest to come together with the Empress and may feel very humbled as the Page of Cups. And that could be an adult feeling like a child, right? Feeling intimidated by the Empress, but wanting to connect with them. Like it's an internal war in the pursuit of happiness. It's like Virgo, competing with yourself, right? Trying to be a perfectionist. And the recent past is the world. Choosing a new path around the world, complete. Away from jealousies, insincere people, moody people. Feeling rejected, like leaving behind those feelings of rejection. All right, why do we have the Ten of Wands? Why is the Ten of Wands in the foundation? Why is the Ten of Wands in the foundation? Well, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Page of Swords reversed and then the Queen of Wands reversed. And this is not people not getting along at work. This could be negative messages too, right? Spreading rumors. The Queen of Wands could be spreading rumors at work. Or she could be really harsh. She could be being like a slave driver at work. But doing it under the radar. Or maybe under the radar, she's feeling like a failure, so she's taking it out on other people. She is imprisoned. Whether she's in prison or that's just fear, anxiety. The Queen of Wands here. So let's see how she comes up here. The Ace of Swords is in the middle of your read. Why is that? For Virgo, why does Virgo have the Ace of Swords? Well, these two just fell out. The Five of Pentacles, feeling out in the cold. And then we have the Ace of Wands reversed. Feeling very frustrated. And this could be the frustration of the person in front. Because this person may not be able to keep up with them. The truth that they can't keep up with them anymore. Out in the cold. And here is the Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles reversed. The King of Pentacles reversed may feel like he can't keep up with the Queen of Cups in her knowing, in her heart-based feelings. And the challenge being the Page of Swords, which came out reversed. Why is the Page of Swords there as the challenge? The Six of Cups, the children, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. This is someone being this is someone who can be in deep grief, but also can be someone bitching at someone or verbally abusing the child here. And this is that perfect student who has to be perfect because the mother's so hard on them, right? Being hard on the children, because this is a very loving energy here, but this is not, right? The Page of Swords is coming up as this Queen of Swords over here, being abusive. That could be the same person as this Queen of Wands here. She could have fire and air in her chart. And this is coming up at work where someone's spreading rumors about the Page of Pentacles, who's being a good student or being very loving, you know, having positive memories. And the Queen of Swords may be cutting them down to size as the Page of Swords reversed. And the loving person can be this Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups there? And the Queen of Cups was coming up as the Queen of Pentacles in Leo's read. So this Queen of Cups could literally be your energy. The Queen of Cups there, crowning, is why? Sunshine, children, happiness, freedom, vacation, being offered love by the King of Cups. This is the King of Cups offering love to the children, the sunshine. The Queen of Cups could be his sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. All right, so that's coming up between the King and the Queen of Cups. They're both coming up upright. The King of Cups is offering love to the Queen of Cups, and if she has children, he's offering love to both. He's a loving family man. But he also may be a little bit depressed or losing hope around this and wanting to start over in love. This also could be two children. The Queen of Cups and the Queen and King of Cups could be siblings. And it could be one sibling, or it even could be a mother and a grown son. But either which way, the King of Cups is offering love and happiness to the Queen of Cups. What's coming up for you is the Six of Swords, peace. After feeling defenseless to the energies or attacks, or feeling ganged up on, feeling paralyzed with fear, right? Not having the balls to move on, to get up and get back on the horse. But now then the truth is presented. This could be someone being still, being stubborn, until the truth, this is someone presenting their truth though, to the dysfunctional family, business, or community here, in order to find a peaceful settlement here. And there's definitely Virgo in that energy because the Hermit's in that boat. Someone is guiding you to more peaceful waters. So coming out of this stuck energies and feeling defenseless or no longer caring what other people say, and then taking that energy and you transforming it into your truth to present to a dysfunctional family, business, or community, perhaps to help them. Why are you seeing yourself as the Seven of Swords? Having lots of options, seeing synchronicities, feeling confused. So I'm getting for you, this is more about confusion than that risk card. When you have too many options, or if things are too risky, you may just shut down, feeling confused, kind of paralyzed, not knowing what to do. It's that it just feels overwhelming. It's too much of a burden, and you're not sure how to deal with it. And then you feel guilty because, you know, Virgo's always so hard on themselves about being perfect and everything. When they can't figure something out, then they're even harder on themselves. And here we have the Emperor coming up, being in control of the situation. And here is that, this came up with Leo too, right? The boss and the slave driver and the slave. That came up for Leo in the same spot. It was just a different card here, I think. But the slave is coming up here as having other options. They don't have to stay here being the slave to the Emperor. He thinks he's got it made, like that he has full control over you. Or is that you over the people you're dealing with? Then what's coming up at, well, a lot of power players coming up here. The Two of Pentacles is perhaps tripping up or dropping the facade, dropping the act, taking the mask off, breaking patterns. And then you have the Magician and the Hierophant. There's a lot of power players here with the Emperor. All right? These people and the slave. Here's the burden. And then here are the slave drivers. And you're feeling guilty when they're using you, or vice versa. But I'm coming out as you being the one who's being used, right? They're all the red coats, the power players. We have church and state and the magician, right? The politicians. And the emperor may be breaking away from the other two sects, right? The religion and the politics, or manipulating energy. And we have the Knight, the Ten of Wands over here too. Ten of Wands is here and here. It's a burden. This is the innocent child, or the innocent message of love. There is a connection that wants to be had with the Empress over here. And then here's the Emperor. And what's between the Empress and the Emperor is the Ten of Wands, the burden, the weight of the world, the responsibilities. It's like the Emperor's allowing those burdens to get between them and what they really want. Why is the Sun around you? We have the home reverse. This is the Four of Wands. This can be a move. It can be a visit with someone, a homecoming. But it also can be a divorce. It can be that the party is over. There's instability there. And reaping rewards of your efforts. Perhaps moving to a new place. Or unstable with what you have. Maybe you don't think it's enough for you to retire on. And trying to be strong. But the Sun is upright in the read. It's like exposing all of this to the powers that be. And here's the King of Swords coming up, and the Lovers. Okay, trying to avoid disaster, or in the aftermath, cleanup of disaster. The King of Swords being very straight in his integrity, trying to ignore the lover, the divine lover here, trying to avoid a disaster. He's trying to ignore it, but he can't. He's right next to the energy here. Trying to be strong and ignore the lover, but it's not working. It's like lots of little sudden events, nothing major. Or just the aftermath cleanup that needs to be had. The block is the Two of Pentacles. Why is that the block for Virgo? The heartbreak, the separation, the suffering, perhaps a minor surgery, an awakening, which is very stressful on the heart, feeling that stress, like anxiety in your heart because of the energies coming in, and unable to find peace in this, right? Which trips you up, you can't function. So the block may be for Virgo is you get paralyzed, you can't function when you're in your heart space. And the challenges also can be rumors or negative self-talk, or people giving you the silent treatment, or just being mean in messages, or no messages at all. And then the Five of Wands up right there at the end. the world upside down, and depression, wanting to start over in love, right? This is someone needing to complete the cycle. It's almost done, but they're losing hope at the end, right? It's saying right at the end is where you lose hope in wanting to start over in love. But this is a struggle for you to end it. There is an ending here, a death, a transformation, a transition point here. There's children involved here, and perhaps last rites. We have Scorpio and Virgo right there, as well as Aquarius and Pisces. Okay, and again, this struggle and conflict is coming up with the Queen of Cups, which definitely can be you as Virgo, because we have that same energy here of struggle and conflict. Why is the Hermit there? The Hermit's reversed, over isolating or going nuts, losing their mind or coming out. With the Devil waving, temptation, bringing clarity in a situation. This can be a Capricorn as well. Virgo reversed, which can mean you have Virgo in your chart. It's just not your sun sign. So this could be a Capricorn coming in with Virgo in their chart, who's bringing clarity with them to Virgo. So it could be another Virgo who's bringing you clarity, who also has Capricorn in their chart. Maybe Capricorn rising, because it's a waving here, but also can be temptation of codependencies or addictions, but also bringing clarity about a happy ending or happy family, the culmination to something here, emotional cycle. With the Page of Cups reversed, the rejection and being freed by it. This also can be feeling vulnerable and shy, and now free from those energies, right? Maybe you were the shy one of the family, and now you're free from all that wound. And there is an offer of the Ace of Wands. There may be deception here, or somebody with Cancer in their chart, but it's not their sun sign. This can be getting up before dawn as well. Getting up before dawn for a new passion. Getting over the nightmare and letting go, perhaps to fix things, repair, perhaps making repairs around the house, making amends with others, and getting up early to do it, to end the suffering. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys. We have the Seven of Cups, which is seeing synchronicities, having options, and this card for sure is taking a gamble, right? And that's that risk card, taking a gamble at passion, at new passion, with the King of Wands, who came up right here for Leo. And this is that Scroogey energy. This Leo could be holding on or be tight with their money. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, that humble, loyal servant offering their help. So we had the Four of Pentacles reversed up here. So it's like the Scrooge is letting go a little bit and willing to help, extending a hand. And then we have the Devil, which can be just a Capricorn person. This Knight can be a Capricorn, right? And keeping to themselves, to keep their energy pure, to stay balanced. But this was also reversed over here too. So after the new information comes out and it knocks you off balance, this is regaining your balance again, and then, or the other person regaining their balance again, and then being present to the moment. So let's clarify that. I'm getting really hot right now all of a sudden. The Seven of Cups is working hard to align with your synchronicities and being happy with self, finding your true happiness, your satisfaction with self, no matter what. And then you have the King of Wands. This is patience, the patient angel, the Sagittarius. Sharing with others, being charitable or settling out. So the King of Wands could be a Sagittarius here and being very patient. Or maybe they deal with patience. This is somebody dealing with patience. That could be their job. Working to be happy with themselves for self-satisfaction. And then the Scrooge. Why is the Scrooge coming up here? The High Priestess, secret, right? Keeping to themselves, keeping their secrets to themselves, right? Withholding time, money, and energy, or playing hardball, trying to magnetize something, or save, or hold back, and coming together here. So it's between the High Priestess, the psychic abilities, the Pisces or Virgo energy, and the group or the joy of coming together is the magnetizing, the magnetic energy, or the withholding. Why is the Knight of Pentacles there? Looking at the past, or living in the past, not heeding the call, right? Holding back an announcement, choking, or in other words, needing to swallow their pride, and they're not. They're living in the past here. And there's some Aquarius energy coming up there, as well as Cancer here, reversed. And Aquarius and Cancer have been coming up together a lot lately. Why is the Devil there? The Wounded Warrior. And the Knight of Wands. So this could be the Sagittarius, King of Wands over here, is still wounded. They haven't surrendered. They still want to rescue people, which is their codependency, right? Because you can't have a victim without someone to rescue them. Why is the Two of Swords there beneath the Devil? Okay, this is a heated exchange, or perhaps not expressing your true feelings, right? This can be delays in travel or communication because of someone keeping to themselves here, not wanting to express their true feelings, but actually inspired by the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the King of Pentacles, or the King of Wands, and the Virgo energy coming up here. The King of Wands isn't telling his true feelings to the Queen of Pentacles. And then the Three of Wands there, why? And there's the Seven of Swords, which is in your energy here. Being present in the moment after taking a risk, right? Or running away from the uncomfortable energies of not being able to sleep, or rising above, coming out, awakening, and trying to get away from that. But then becoming empowered by it in the present moment. So that ends up really good, actually. After trying to run away from uncomfortable energies, realizing the best way through the uncomfortable energies is to love those energies and allow them, not resist them. And that brings you into empowerment here. All right, and we have up here is the King of Wands. This is literally the King of Wands, Sagittarius, coming together, empowered with the Virgo, empowered here. Okay, at the end. The underlying energy is here is holding back an announcement, holding back words, or being harsh with your words. This could be verbal abuse as well, the injustice here of the worst being over. Right? Trying to get over a loss, regret, and shame. Here's the King of Wands. There can be a Libra energy with Sagittarius in their chart. Both reversed, trying to get over loss, regret, the guilt, the shame, the past, where the worst now is over and the bliss sets in, the injustice of the harsh words, or holding back an announcement, holding back the messenger of truth. The Knight in Shining Armor, holding back their true feelings. All right, so let's go with the energy deck and see what comes up for you. And the signs that were in the read. We had Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, which is you, and then Sagittarius came up around the King of Wands. And then we had a lot of Capricorn came up around him as well. So he may have Libra, Capricorn, and or Sagittarius. He could be a Leo as well, but he's coming up here at the end more as Sagittarius. So for Virgo, what is Virgo's advice? What is Virgo's takeaway? I was just getting my brother for some reason, and he's a Virgo too. 37 is the King of Cups. Very interesting. I was just getting my brother, and we're born a day apart. And came up King and Queen of Cups there. Third chakra, Archangel Shemuel, the King of Cups, having confidence, shining your light as the masculine energy here. The underlying energy is appreciation, which is the shadow side, the devil. Having appreciation, allowing your dark and your light to come through and loving all parts of yourself. And there's the 52 of the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords was coming up reversed here, which is the moon is the false light. And the Queen of Swords is coming up as perhaps the shadow side even of yourself and loving both sides of yourself. Or this definitely could be someone else spreading rumors about you. But either way it comes up, it's still about loving and allowing everybody to have their own beliefs and perspectives without changing yourself. Being confident even around other people who may have maybe even stronger beliefs than you about them being right. You still having the confidence to stand in your truth and allow them to be in theirs at the same time. These cards also want to be seen. The 45, which is that 5 of Cups of grieving or disappointment, the man holding a heart. The 27 of the Ace of Wands, the woman walking away. And the Ace of Wands was reversed. There's frustration here in not walking away, right? Maybe someone won't leave a situation. And then the attachment here and the need to remove the mask. The 5 of the freedom, not attaching to someone. So this is someone, this could be a masculine Virgo, or if you're a feminine Virgo, maybe this is a masculine in your environment or someone you're connected to who's with another feminine here who won't walk away. Or you're the feminine with this masculine who won't walk away. And there is attachment issues here, okay, of needing to remove the mask, which can be literally the mask, or your mask, needing to remove who you really aren't and not pretending to be something that you're not. And that could be someone around you as well. So let's see what comes up with Romance Angels for Virgo. Okay, there's a bunch that just came up for you. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek is the underlying energy for you. And free yourself, right? So this could be the one. And then what came out for you is first playfulness, and Leo got this too. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I have Leo in my chart too, so it can be the same person. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. So Leo got these two, but they didn't get these two. Those were a little bit different. And then also let your friends help you came out. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. So I hope that was helpful for you, Virgo. Happy New Year. Lots of happiness and abundance to you all. Make sure you drink enough water, get enough rest, joy, and nature, and be good to yourselves. As always, rise and be love. Take care. Bye.